Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Bangkok. This is actually my second time filming in Bangkok for the monthly expense report. I guess that means that it's more frequent that I travel around the first of the month, and that makes sense. Last time I filmed from Bangkok, I was going on a visa run, so here we are again. Check it out. This is my view. Not that you could really tell this is Bangkok or anything from here, but anyway, it's pretty cool being on a little trip. This time it's for work or for business. Actually did not one, not two, but 3 Amazon workshops here in Bangkok, 3 nights in a row. That was a really cool experience. But welcome back, everyone who's been following the Thrifty Living blog. And welcome to anyone who's new. Just a quick explanation. My name's Steve. I'm from Chicago in the United States. And I moved to Chiang Mai, Thailand, January 1st, 2017. And I've been keeping track of my expenses. My whole goal of moving to Thailand was to take advantage of the e-commerce scene in Chiang Mai. There's a lot of expats, a lot of foreigners who move to Chiang Mai, Thailand in order to start their own business. I came here to learn about that and to do it myself. And so far, it's been quite an adventure. And what I do is I keep track of my expenses every single day. I write down my expenses in a little notebook and then transfer it to a Google Sheets document. Anyone is able to check it out. I make it available so that everyone can see what I spend on a daily basis, so that you can hopefully get an idea of how much it costs. Definitely how much it cost me. My lifestyle may not be suitable for everyone, but at least you can take a look and see what's possible. My initial goal was to live here for $500 a month or less. That includes my cost of living expenses, rent, food and drink, entertainment, transportation, lifestyle, things like that. And my first 2 months, in January and February, I lived here for $300 per month. Since then, I've moved into a nicer house and now spend $450 per month. At least that's my budget. That's my goal. And so far, well, month of May is over, and I cut it really close this month. $449.47. To tell you the truth, I could have gone over budget, but I noticed obviously at the very end that I was really close, so I slowed everything down. And 2 big factors of why I was struggling at the end of the month are, this month I started doing yoga, so I paid to kind of do some more exercise, and also went paintballing. I had a lot of extra. Well, there was a lot of money left in the budget at the end of the month, and I went on a paintballing excursion, and it ended up being more expensive. Well, I already knew how expensive it was going to be, but it took me closer to going over my budget than I expected. So, and then on the last, one of the last days, I accidentally ordered a whole chicken at a restaurant. So I was having lunch with this guy who's like 7 feet tall, and he ordered in perfect Thai, and I just said same. I'll just have what he's having. I heard he said chicken. I was like, yeah, we're at this chicken place. I'll have it. Didn't realize he ordered a whole chicken. So I really had to be mindful of my last few days' expenses. Okay, by the numbers. So in terms of weight loss, I've totally plateaued. I've lost 37.5 pounds, and I seem to hover right around that all month. So I told you at last month that I would start exercising, and I enrolled in yoga class. Actually, a friend of mine introduced me to his girlfriend who teaches yoga, and so she has this yoga studio right on Neiman Road. It's really convenient, kind of expensive. So for me anyway, 5 sessions cost 900 baht, and I got 2 free sessions, because I'm a friend. So 7 yoga sessions cost me 900 baht, which is about, hold on, which is just over $25. So, but I think it's important. I always expected that I would have some kind of gym membership or spend some money on some fitness at some point. So there's that. Home cooked meals. So part of my challenge to live healthy, I cooked and ate at home 15 times. So that's about every other day, and ate 40 restaurant meals. So that means that for my budget, I spent $85 this month on food and drink and was able to eat at 40 restaurants. So just to give you an idea of how much a meal costs, you can eat meals for $1 or less pretty easily. Drinking. I went out drinking 5 times, which seems to be about average for me since moving to Thailand. Had 3 farewell dinners. So I had a lot of events this past month. Had 3 farewell dinners, different friends leaving town, and that's kind of the nature of Chiang Mai. There's people moving in and out all the time. I had a trip to Doi Intanon, which is the tallest mountain in Thailand. That was a really cool trip. Beautiful. I'll do a video on that. And I went paintballing. So those were kind of my, and now I'm in Bangkok. So those are a few of my excursions, or definitely the big ones. I also taught a little English. This Chinese girl needed some help perfecting her conversational English, and she wanted to watch American sitcoms. So I helped her a few times and made a little bit extra cash that way. So, let's go over the comparison. Rent stayed the same. I pay 6,000 baht per month for my room in a 5-bedroom house. So that's about $170 per month. I spent $62.66 on household costs. That's like bills. That's about the same as it normally is. My electricity bill went up, but last month I spent some money on some supplies. So everything kind of evened out. And I actually spent a little bit less on household expenses this month. Food and drink, $84.59. That's almost the same as it was last month. Let's see, $82.49, so about $2 more. Transportation, this is where it got more expensive for me. So I actually ended up taking Uber to my friend's house across town a few times. And this is kind of why I keep track of my transportation, because if transportation costs, not having a bike, get expensive for me, it might be worth it for me to rent a bike, so or motorbike. So my transportation costs this month were $29, so up from $12 last month. And my lifestyle expenses went up to $46.33 compared to $33 last month. So biggest expense there, of course, is the yoga classes. So all told, I came in just under my budget of $450, successfully completing the month of May. My biggest surprise expense for the month was my trip to Doi Intanon. It's a big national park, and all those national parks have some kind of entrance fee for foreigners. I've been to lakes and things like that where it costs like 50 baht to get in. And so I was really surprised when Doi Intanon cost me 300 baht to get in, plus like a 20 baht bike fee. We rode up motorbikes. So that was my biggest surprise expense. Didn't expect it to cost nearly $10 just to get in, just to get onto the mountain. So pretty soon I'm off to the United States. Actually leaving Bangkok today and heading to Koh Samui, which is an island. I'm going to have a nice mini beach vacation. And then I head off to the United States to see for my buddy's wedding. And I'll be there for about 3 weeks before I head back. So this will be an interesting month. I won't really be living in Chiang Mai, but I do feel that this is part of the experience in terms of, what it costs to live out here. definitely going to include my flight back on a visa run. I will be getting a new visa when I'm in Chicago, and I'll be keeping track of my expenses, just so you can see. If you take a month off, go back, things can get a lot more pricey. So in terms of content, I have a lot of footage of things that I've done in advance, and hopefully I'll be able to find some good internet connections in the United States and upload some of those videos. So I do plan on keeping a regular schedule, and who knows, maybe I'll film some things out in Chicago. Definitely want to film how to on getting the 6-month multi-entry visa. So if you guys have any suggestions or want to see anything in particular, please let me know in the comments. I try to respond to everyone. Take care, and I'll see you next time.